Okay, took this photo the other day. Just the clouds were so weird. There was some kind of storm maybe approaching a couple of days ago, and it just layered the clouds like this. I've said that there's a universal voltage drop going on, and the energy levels of the EM field are lowering, so energy is going into now different areas. I've also said in a post before that it's been proven that electricity through nitrogen kills viruses, germs, and all sorts. And the fact that our atmosphere is 80% nitrogen, electricity running through it means that we shouldn't have any diseases if the electricity is high enough. On the screen there is a web page showing a virus that was given a dielectric plasma made of nitrogen, and it stopped the growth of the virus that was attacking a patient's eye. So, you know, if you want proof, go and have a look there. But electrified nitrogen kills all kind of germs. If there's a universal voltage drop, it means the electric field will change, it will lower in power, and that is where pestilence and everything else is going to come from, and all kinds of weird things happening to the planet, and UV rays coming in and all sorts, because our electric field is losing power. So I just took a couple of shots in my garden of some weird fir tree pine cones, and I looked on Google to see if there was any kind of weird fir tree pine cones. I've seen no weird ones, so here's a couple of pictures of things that are on at least one of my fir trees. These seem to be pine cones, but I don't see it myself. But if they are, you know, if these are normal, that's fine. But then I got another video coming in a second after these pictures slow down and stop. Just showing all the burns on and blisters on the leaves in my garden. So maybe that's normal too. I don't know. It doesn't look very normal, and I say that in the video. So again, I've never really looked at my garden. I've been inside, same as we all have. Now that I've been looking around for the past year, I'm seeing some very strange things going on in nature and with all our plants. Have a look in your own garden.
Okay, I'm out in my garden. Sun's over there. We're just going to have a quick walk around my garden, just for what could only be described as genetic damage and UV damage to literally everything in my garden. I don't know a lot about plants, and maybe some of the things that I'm about to show are normal, but they don't look it, because, you know, plants are supposed to be in the sunshine. So, I mean, this has got something on it. It's got several things on it. It's got these like growths that are in the leaf, and it's also got these things which are kind of like stuck to the leaf. So if anybody knows if that's some kind of normalcy, I don't know, but can't really get that in focus, unfortunately. Some kind of weird thing there. But every piece of this tree is covered in all this orange stuff, so that might be normal. But let's just take a look at these. Are lilac bushes. This is a bubble. Watch what happens. I'm going to pull it off. See what's going on there. I'm just going to pull the piece off. Hang on. Okay, just pull the piece off, but as you can see there, just by the side of the hole, it's green underneath. This is a blister, and the blisters are everywhere. Now, this part of the garden is facing
west,
so this really doesn't get any sun, because it's about 6:20 and the sun's over there. So this lot really doesn't get any sun. But as you can see, these are blisters on the skin. Anyway, we're just kind of walking up here, and they are everywhere. These blisters are all over the place, but the weirdest thing is up here, so I'm saving it till last. Here we go, more blisters, and again these are blisters. I can actually scrape them off like it's burnt skin, and they're on pretty much everything. Now, but the thing that I'd like to show you is this fir tree. Now, as you can see, you know, it's about 20 foot tall. If we come in, you'll see that every last piece of it, at least 50%, is dead. Even this new growth is all starting to die. Now there's nothing on this tree, no cones or anything, so I don't know if what I'm about to show you is normal. But I'm just walking along here and I see this. Now that is attached to the tree. It's like an alien head. It's even got a face. Hello, how are you doing? And now I'm getting bitten by mozzies. Ouch. 20, 30 of them. So let's just... So did you see that? Yeah, just got to get rid of mozzies. So whatever this is, they're like... It's like a ball with holes in it. The tubes coming out everywhere. That's the freakiest thing I've ever seen on a tree. So yeah, I don't know if that's normal, but I don't see any more. So yeah, not only do we have messed up dead growth everywhere, try and separate this a little bit. So yeah, so that is growing out of it right there. Out of right there. So if you don't think this is a mutation, then you best tell me what it is, because this is on the end of a fir tree and it's got a piece of a fir tree coming out, but as you can see, that is super bizarro. And it's literally every tree in my garden is messed up in some way, all dead burnt bits, just, you know, right in the middle of new growth. And as I say, I don't see any more, and I've never seen anything like that. I wish this would autofocus, but it won't. Let's try to get everything. So I've put it in as far as I can go, but just having a walk round, all I see is dead tree. So there we go. Just have a walk around your garden and see all the leaves just blistering. You know, these are plants, they're supposed to be out in the sun. And everything, I don't know anything about flowering times or anything else, but everything has already gone to seed. As if whatever is happening to the planet, because it's electrical, it affects everything straight away. Like the plants don't know to do something, it's an electrical property of the DNA of the plants. So if the electrical balance changes, which it's doing because our EM shield is shrinking, the plants, it's as if the plants have suddenly said, well obviously they don't say anything, but it's as if the DNA of the plants has said it's time to evacuate. It is a seriously bad situation and we need to throw out as many seeds as we can, because every tree I've seen is just throwing out millions.
So as I've said, all that might be completely normal. Like most of us, I don't do any farming and I barely do any yard work other than to mow the grass. So, you know, just normal in that respect. I live in the country, so I don't have a great big flowery garden. So yeah, all that might be pretty normal. So forgive me if, you know, I don't need 10 million replies about how I'm talking ludicrous because such and such always happens. It just certainly doesn't look like it's all being normal out there. And that's all I'm saying. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, and I'm a Christian.